I feel a bit better now. What's going on, everybody? Man, you know, I don't know if it's the fact that I'm getting older, just not really tolerant to much shit anymore, or if it's just bothering me more, or if I'm just not understanding shit anymore. I just don't get it. So, yesterday I was in class, and those of you who don't know, I teach martial arts. No steak. So, got there early. First class was ending up. At about 15 minutes. There's this mom and child in class together, mom and son, doing class together. It's pretty cool. Tell the child, it's a little child, probably 5 years old, I guess, and kid was old enough the mom could still carry him around. Might have been 4. Started having a little tantrum. Started crying and screaming, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do it. Mom is like, trying to, talk to the kid, explain to the kid, you gotta stop it, you got your indoor voice. If you're gonna have a time, you wanna go sit out? The kids are having disruption in class. Because the mom picks him up, takes him out, sits him down, and still having a conversation with the kid. Explain to him why he's doing things wrong, why he shouldn't be doing that. And I'm standing there going, hit him. Take your hand, smack him upside the head, tell him to shut up and listen, and do what he's told. And yeah, I get you. Like, oh, do you have kids? No. Well, you shouldn't be talking. And I know that's a fair statement, but this is my channel, my video. I can say whatever the fuck I want. I don't want kids because I have a feeling they're gonna grow up to be like me, and I don't want to deal with myself as a smaller, younger version. Because I'll just kill a kid. But I'm probably talking to everybody out here. You guys all grew up. Your mom smacked you beside the head. Your dad would hit you with the belt when you fucked up. You were disciplined. There's a difference between discipline and getting beaten. I would never beaten. I would discipline. And I started thinking about my experiences with kids and their parents and the way they treat them. Now I remember back years ago, back when I was in Boy Scouts. There was a kid, a fucking little pissant, spoiled, rotten, fuck stick child. Nobody likes, fucking little piece of shit. Mom was telling me you need to do this. It's like his first few days, into our troop. She was telling me he didn't like what his mom was saying. He turned around and slapped her across the face. At that moment, I was like, that kid's dead. Second thought was, my mom's going to kill me. I didn't do nothing, and my mom's going to kill me. There's a couple kids there who's like going, my dad's going to kill me. My mom's going to kill me. His parents were in the back room watching. And I could see a lot of them, their kids were like, parents were like, that boy's dead. My kid's dead. Because they knew they couldn't hit that kid. And that kid's mom looked at him, as calm as could be, and goes, Robbie, we don't hit people. We use our words. And I was like, what the fuck? So if that was my mother, one of two things would have happened. One, I would never have hit my mom, because, I ain't that stupid. Thinking, my mom would have instantly killed me, on sight, on scene, or she would have grabbed my arm, dragged me out of there with no witnesses, and commenced a beating of my lifetime. Use your words, don't hit, man. Fucking smack your kid. Discipline them. It ain't bad to hit your kid. My mom smacked me all the time. I screwed up, boom, right upside my head. Back of my head, folks, is flat. My head is caved in. I swear it's like, boom, like someone took an iron back there. And yeah, I think, I'm happy I got hit as a kid. My mom would smack me. My dad would take the belt to me when I fucked up. You know, I'm happy the way I turned out. I thank him every day for it now. See, I remember, I think I was about 14, 16 years old. Did something, my mom smacked me beside the head, and I turned around and looked at her. Doesn't bother me anymore. Kind of walking away. It's in the kitchen. Mama got that. Oh, really? Got the thick ass one, but I think it was like this fucking thick. I don't know where the hell she got that. She picked that thing up and smacked me with that thing upside my head. And I was like, the fuck was that? Turn around, she's holding a fucking wooden spoon. She goes, you gonna backtalk me again? No, ma'am. Like, damn, the hand may not hurt, but that fucking spoon, I don't want to get hit by it ever again. I got hit by it once. I may be a slow learner, but Dad sped up my learning real quick. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing to hit. What I don't understand is, you have generations of parents, adults, they got disciplined by their parents when you guys fucked up, who all of a sudden decided to say, it's wrong to hit your kid. You need to talk to them. Have you ever tried talking to a 3-year-old? I've taught kids in martial arts. You can't communicate with them. No. And no, we don't hit kids in martial arts. You kids, we go, hey, push-ups. Now, we make your kids do fucking push-ups. Because we're not going to take time out. If that doesn't work, we just tell them to go fucking sit out of class. We ain't going to work with you. We're being that disruptive. Now, here's what I don't understand. You look at kids who become teenagers. You see kids all the time, bunch of cars got tags, tires got slashed, windows got broken. When the kids finally get caught, they're all asked the same question: why'd you do it? And they all do is go, I don't know. There's nothing to do. I was bored. So I spray painted cars, broke some windows, slashed some tires. It's no big deal. And the parents just go, oh, I'll pay for the damages, and don't give a shit. That to me is like, what the fuck? I'm reminded of a story from good old Bill Engvall. One of his earlier stand-up jokes. Overseas, some pissant teenager spray painted a bunch of cars. Kid was found. Kid was taken out in public square and caned. Now, for those of you who don't know what that means, I mean, you take a fucking cane, a bamboo cane, and you beat the kid. You just boom, boom, boom. You beat the shit out of the kid. That's where that kid never fucking touch a can of spray paint again. Probably doesn't even look at watercolors. Pain is a great teacher. Hell, I'll tell you, if you had a bunch of teenagers spray paint cars, then I would pay for Mr. Fuji's plane ticket. I'd have that stick nailed on my fucking wall. But if you fuck up, I will pay his ass to come here and he will beat you with that. If I take that thing out the wall, your ass is going to get a beating. Kids ain't going to fuck up anymore. It's time to bring back the belt. Smack upside the head. And if that don't work, bring back the switch. The punishment must put the crime in the age group. See? That's it. You got kids growing up who aren't getting fucking disciplined, become a bunch of pissants, fucking drag on society. Just getting old, folks. Just getting old. Had me laugh my ass off. So I'm going to tell you guys a story. This one's going to make you guys all laugh. Hope you guys all stayed to this part. I tell you about a kid, Robbie, my Boy Scout troop back in the day. So now it's probably about, 13 years old. Robbie was making fun of me for being fat. Pissed me off. Nobody did anything about it. Nobody cared. He finally got to me. I had enough of it. We're getting ready to leave. I was outside. He came out there. Meeting was done. Making fun. Finally pissed me off bad enough. I grabbed him. Fucking grabbed him by the throat. And that little kid He's like, oh, you little pastor, what are you gonna do? You know, and I didn't even know shit. I just grabbed him, like, boom, holding him. You know, he tried to kick me in the balls. He missed, kicked me in my leg, pissed me off. Oh, hell no. And picked him up with one hand and looked over. There's a fucking picnic table right there. Yeah, my years of watching wrestling, and I'm probably gonna get in trouble for saying this story. I don't give a shit. Years of wrestling, man, I picked him up and I was like, Undertaker, boom, chokeslammed his ass on that picnic table. Made a big old doom. Wasn't proper timing for that because there's a fucking window right there. All the parents saw me do that, and I was like, aw, shit. One of the parents having me troop leader comes out all pissed off. Jeremy, what the hell's wrong? You don't do that. Like, but he was dead. He goes, I don't care. There's no reason you do that. I laughed my ass out because my mom saw that. Happens to come out because she was talking to some of her friends there. Happens to come out, rips at her. She goes, don't you do that. She goes, you knew Robbie was picking on him. Jeremy told you guys didn't do a damn thing. Robbie got what he deserved. I didn't get a lick of trouble. My mom ripped that guy's ass. I laughed my ass at that story. To this day, I still laugh at that. And I love that fucking story. So there's a little entertainment for you guys. Time I get back to work. Break time's probably over about now. You guys have a good day. FatBoy out.